So hello guys, I'm in a studio today with Terror Telboy, an underground artist from London. So yeah, he's a grime artist who now we're hearing some other kind of music that's been released. So I'm basically gblazeproductions, his producer, and I'm conducting an interview today. So Terror, how's your music been this week and what have you been up to?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing quite a lot. I do online meetings with keychanges. I go to the choir every Tuesday with keychanges choir. Uh, I usually get studio time, and I got that. I got no studio time at the minute. I got to cash in my studio time with keychanges in early January. But I've been working with UG Blaze, and
It has.
doing some videos. Uploaded a new couple of videos recently, and working on some new material.
So you tell us a little bit about key changes and about working with me. So how did you meet me and how's key changes helped you as we do go to key changes together?
Yeah, I met G Blaze through keychanges. He was a service user, but G Blaze is more sort of a producer than an MC, and he makes beats. He records you doing live videos for YouTube and that. And keychanges is a godsend. It's really been like a wonderful thing to experience and be part of keychanges, as they've helped me out a lot.
So you talked about an MC. I've heard that you rap. So how did you get into the industry of music and start rapping? What's your background behind this?
Well, music in my life started at a young age. The first music that I listened to was my mum playing Michael Jackson songs on vinyl on a record player in my mum's flat where I used to live with my mum. Then in the 90s, when UK Garage was getting big, that's when I first got into music and started liking the beats and that and wanting to be an MC. And I used to MC in my mate's bedroom. My mate was a bedroom DJ before he got on radio station.
So your name is Terror Telboy, right? I've heard that you had two artist names before this. Can you tell us a little about them, how you got the names and where they came from? And
Yeah,
what you are today?
yeah, sure. So when I was first wanting to MC, and I was MCing in my mate's bedroom when he was mixing on the decks instrumental garage songs and instrumental grime songs. Everyone used to call me Polo. I don't know why they called me Polo. That's just the name that stuck. But losing touch with my mates and throughout the years, still carrying on writing my bars and still trying to become an MC and be a rapper in the industry, I sort of like come up with the name Turbocharged because I thought I had like sort of like fast paced lyrics. But when I first discovered key changes and first started recording music in the studio and first got somewhere to actually do my music, I started calling myself Terror Telboy. And the reason why I called myself Terror Telboy and Terror Telboy stuck is because terror, I've been a bit of a terror, done some bad things and that. And Telboy, because my name is Terry, so I called myself Telboy. And Telboy is a bit like Delboy. And Delboy was out of Only Fools and Horses. And he was a bit of a wheeling dealer. And I was a bit of a wheeling dealer.
So talking about your history with about your Terror Telboy, your history between how you grew up in life with the music scene and how it evolved from you being roughed and tumbled to who you are today. How did music help you to change your ways to where you are today, like calm, peaceful, pleasant to be around, to what you were back then?
Yeah, back in the days when I was a youngster, I used to do like drugs, crime, and I was involved in just hanging on the street with my mates and that. But music gave me a purpose. I always knew that I wanted to do something in my life, and I always knew what I wanted to do music and be a rapper and be an MC. And you know, sort of like growing up with garage, then garage turned into grime, and like grime was more for the MCs and rappers, and like I really enjoyed the gritty and dark lyrics that grime MCs were chatting to these instrumental grime beats and instrumental garage beats, and they used to chat on pirate radio stations. Used to pick it up on your radio, and like there'd be a bunch of MCs all chatting on a radio station with like bad man lyrics.
So the music has evolved over the time from grime to rap to now to trap and drill. I've heard there's exclusive beats that you're working with, aka G Blaze Productions. What scene are you looking at doing in the future with artists like producers like me or anyone else in the scene of today? What's your future of music gonna be like?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of grime music and grime and garage mix songs, and I've done a bit of hip hop. But G Blaze makes some good drill and trap beats, and I think that's the direction I'm going to go in. Doing more drill, more trap, and more up to date beats because that's what's popping off at the moment.
But there's a one question within that. How would that help you to be positive and to help people be positive with what you'd be chatting about, how your bars will be? How are you going to make the life changing drill be more pleasant towards the public?
I don't know. I mean, my lyrics are quite dark, but I mean, there's some humour in it as well and some wittiness. I mean, I say some funny things, but you've got to clock onto the funny things and listen, really listen and take note of what I'm saying on my bars and that and my songs.
So if I said in the next 20 years, what's your goal going to be in the music scene? Or what would you like to be in the music scene if we said it within 20 years?
I hope I get more listeners and I produce more songs and more videos and that, but I'm not looking to become rich and famous and that, but that is the dream for everyone. But I mean, just keep doing what I'm doing and enjoy what I'm doing and just keep pushing forward and keep progressing.
So I'm going to have to touch on one last topic, guys. Be careful, this is going to be a touching topic. So how has music been helping you with your mental health with key changes, and how's your mental health been during the time of being with key changes and doing music in a whole? How has it changed you as a person?
Yeah, my mental health, I've really struggled with my mental health. I've got paranoid schizophrenia and music really helps my mental health because Key Changes gives me something to do each week, like online meetings, choirs, open mics, studio time. I'm working with gblazeproductions as well. I do videos with him and studio time, and he does artwork for me and that, and it's really something positive.
So how do you find working with me as a producer? Because I'm one of your latest producers that you've been working with outside of Key Changes. Even though I do go to Key Changes with you as a producer under their basic scheme, or whatever they call it. But how do you find me as a person working with me outside of Key Changes? How would you find working with me in the future? And how would I progress with you as an artist? And what would you like me to do with you in the future?
Yeah, working with you, G Blaze, is great. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just another door that's opened. You know, working with Key Changes alone is just not enough. You know, I mean, I've got to do stuff on my own and outside Key Changes. And G Blaze makes good beats. His videos are good quality, and I plan to do a lot more stuff with you, G Blaze. And I like these trap and drill beats.
So I've heard there's an event that G-Blaze is running, hence called the Gift of Life at LCCM. Now the Gift of Life is basically a cancer research event raising money for people who have like cancer basically and need the money to raise to support them in hospitals, in care, to help them get the medication or the treatment that they need. Now the event is run by G-Blaze, but I have artists that turn up. Now one of the artists is Terror Telboy. How do you think that gig went that you came to last year and the one that's going to happen on the 11th of January 2024 at LCCM at 6 o'clock? This is in Union Street, right next door, right outside South Walk Underground Station and Blackfriars train station nearby. How do you think the event will go, and how are you going to perform, and what are you going to perform, and how do you think it's going to work for you as a future artist?
I think the last event you put on G Blaze was good, but this one's going to be even better, and hopefully a lot of people turn up to the event. And I've got a special song I'm going to perform. I haven't performed it yet. I might perform it just once or twice just to get the hang of it, so I can perform it good at your gig, at the Gift of Life. And hopefully I'm going to smash it. Just get up there with confidence. And the song I'm going to perform is going to be Money to Burn. And it's a brand new song that ain't even out yet.
And Ghibli is going to make a video for that, so look out for that. That's be coming out soon, in the next couple of months, hopefully. Maybe sooner, depending. But yeah, guys, Terror Telboy, and who am I? Who am I?
G-Blaze Productions.
G-Blaze Productions. Yo, get to know. This is an exclusive, guys. I'm filming with a vlogger called Vlogger Super. He'll be added to the link below to check out his page because I'm at his house doing a little interview. So big up for Vlogger Super for this one. Yeah, and G-Blaze over and out.
Terror Telboy.
Cheerio. Thank you, folks. And then